So, the problem is that people try to quantify things too much. They want to put words to their experiences, they want to put words to the things that they dwell themselves in. And this contaminates your first hand experience. So, how can I make this better? Like, how do I put this in better words? So let's say you watch a movie, okay? You watched movie A. Now, the movie A is a comedy movie. You loved it, you liked it, and then you rate the movie. You rate the movie number 7. You are like, okay, yeah, this was good comedy, but it could have been better. The story was good, and yeah, you rate it a 7. It's a 7 in comedy. And then you go and watch movie B, which is a romantic movie. So then, even you watch the movie, you like the romance, you like the story, you like the couple, you like their whole thing, what is going on, and you again give it a 7. Oh, it's a nice romance movie. I'll give it a 7 out of 10 in rating. And then, when let's say a movie comes out, which is a romantic comedy, you go and watch it, and then you are like, what do I rate it? Because it does not completely delve into the romance, because it is a comedic movie, it doesn't give you that heaviness of a romance movie. It is still very fun, and it is still very, bright, and people are having fun. So it's still not very much, or like it's still not on par with the romantic movie that I saw, which I rated 7. So you're like, I'll kind of give it a little less than 7. Then you also kind of remember the comedic movie that you watch, and you are like, this movie, yes, this has comedy, but it still doesn't have that hardcore comedy of a movie where batshit crazy things are happening. So you are like, no, this is maybe like a 5, this is maybe like a 4 kind of rating of a movie. And you dilute your experience through quantifying it through things that are actually not related to it. That, it's like, when you are rating this movie a 5, what you're actually doing is you're taking in the data which literally has nothing to do with this. Like, yes, in terms to, let's say, sometimes analyze the screenplay, or let's say to analyze certain shots, or to analyze how the script is written, how the jokes are given, how the punches are there, how the story develops. For that, you need that analytical critical thinking part of the brain. But when you want to enjoy something, when you do something for, just enjoyment or fun or anything else, when you are not present there, when you are not just watching the movie to have fun and feel what they want you to make you feel, you're kind of missing out on the point. You're kind of missing out on what it actually wants to make you feel. And that is why quantifying your experiences many a times, it deludes you into believing that you have actually understood something. I mean, yes, you have understood something, but it is still a very second hand experience of it. It is still very, it still has notes and subtext attached to it, which quite really don't matter. Like, when you're watching this movie that you rated a 5, what you are doing is you are constantly comparing it with two previous movies which are literally quite different. Like, literally, this movie was something else, and you are just adding something which is not absolutely necessary, and you are not living the experience of actually viewing the film as it were. And that is why in my channels where I review the movies or shows, I don't rate them out of like 10 or like whatever. I don't give them stars or like whatever. I just say that if I loved the movie, what I loved about it, and what I disliked about it as well, that's my opinion. And everyone should have their opinion, but I do not, like rate them like, okay, yeah, this is a 5 movie, this is like a 10 movie, whatever. I don't do that, because I don't believing in, giving them like things out of a constructed number system or whatever rating system, because that is something that I absolutely do not subscribe to. And yeah, again, like, words are made to understand the experience, not the other way around. And because words are not the experience, words are the second layer which comes after the experience. And when we transitioned from apes to humans, we understood words, we invented words, and this has kind of again polluted our sense of experience. This has polluted our sense of staying there and seeing what it actually is. So yeah, man, that's it.